Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Welcome to day 18 of our quest for a summer body. It's an inside job. My name is Angela. For those of you who may not know me, I am a pharmacist of 39 years, and I've done many things, including owning and operating 2 pharmacies for 15 years. But I've taken my skills and now I have shifted and I help women around the world from medication to meditation and so much more. And during these 21 days that we've put together, what this quest is for a summer body is to really look at it from an inside out job. You're not going to get the body of your dreams in 21 days. However, you can have a dream body right here and now if that's what you choose to believe. And really what all of this is about helping you to cultivate that deep appreciation and love for yourself. It's no fun going through life where you're so uncomfortable in your own body. It's the one thing that's going to follow us right from birth to death is our body. And how can we cultivate and develop a sense of love and appreciation for it? I know for myself and for many of the clients that I work with, it's really hard to make the decisions that really help me and move me forward in my goals when I don't even like myself. It's easier to say, oh, well, I'll just have this to eat, or I'll just not go to the gym, or, I'll drink this. And, even though it may not be good for me, and because who cares? It doesn't really even matter, but it does matter. And that's what I have found for myself. So I actually have, I was able to put down alcohol 4 years ago at this point, due to the fact that I just realized how it did not serve me. I have released almost 100 pounds at this point. I have more to go, but it's easier to make those decisions as I truly embody and love myself. Every day, what we're doing during the 21-day quest is to give you an exercise or technique or something to help you really cultivate that sense of love and respect for yourself. So I ask to take 15 minutes each day doing these. At the end of the 21 days, you're going to have 21 different things that you could take forward with you. And that's not realistic to say, oh, I'm going to do 21 things every day. No. What my hope is that you would take 1 to 3 at the maximum of things. Some of them you can actually combine, like the heart-centered breathing, which is one of our days, is something you could do with any other thing that you do. And to me, that's the crux and the core. I love heart-centered breathing, which is basically just in and out breaths through your heart, but there's a whole video on it. So my goal is that you take 1 to 3 things and that you continue to use them as you go forward in your journey, because it is a journey, not a destination. So today, what we're going to talk about is really practicing and getting even more in touch with our physical bodies. There's so often that we don't even stop and think about our physical bodies, or if we do think about it, is not in a very nice way. So today, what I want to do is to really continue to cultivate a deeper sense of awareness and appreciation for what our bodies are, which are an amazing vessel that, as I said, carry us from birth to death. So how can we make peace with it and love it so that it can also love us back? So what I'm going to invite you to do is we're going to do some stretching today. So I invite you to find a comfortable place to sit, and whether that's a yoga mat, it could be, on the floor, or if getting into that kind of position is not feasible, that's okay too. Then sit in a chair, whatever is most comfortable for you, but just be in a position that you can really kind of relax and go through the exercise with us. So what I'd like you to do is to really just start stretching and moving your body. So whether that's like bringing your arm up and over, bringing your shoulders back, just any kind of movement that you can do, or yoga, if you have some yoga poses. The important thing is to me is that you just do it slow and that you just take the time to be in the present moment and be with the sensations of your body. Are there some areas of your body that are loose and flexible and pliable that's easy for you to like stretch and gently release? Are there some areas that aren't so easily maneuverable, that are a little bit more tense, a little bit more difficult to move? Again, don't judge or criticize, just observe with compassion and with curiosity. Curiosity and questions. Better questions get better answers. So, be curious about your body. Why doesn't this area want to move? Why am I having resistance to this? Also, I invite you to pay attention to your breath during this. Are you holding your breath like, okay, let me move this? Or are you just like, because it's important to try to keep your breath steady and not withholding it. A lot of times people really don't even realize how they're breathing. And I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive, like, well, of course, if you weren't breathing, you wouldn't be alive. But that is that intentional breath of allowing it to flow with ease in and out and not holding our breath. Because so often we have a breath that we hold it and we don't really fully oxygenate ourselves. So just notice that. Notice if during your movements you're doing that. And if you do notice it, then try to relax into a breath. The other thing that I'd like you to really notice and observe is what physical sensations are you having? Like as you move it, is there a twinge of pain? Is there a twinge of, I don't want to do this? Not only noticing the physical sensations, but also your mental sensations. And when you notice that you're going away from the moment, bring yourself back to the moment and just again, really be with your body and really be with how it feels and what sensations you're having, where you're having them. It's just really a good practice to really kind of be in your body because so often we are not even present in our own body. So after you've completed 15 minutes, or even if it's 5 or 10, and you've taken a few minutes to just sit there and observe what you have felt and the different sensations, journal about it. It really helps to journal so that you can come back and see where you were, because if you continue this, it was interesting to see the progression that you make. So remember, you're not just a mind or a body, you're a spirit. You're beautiful. It's a sacred reunion, really, of your mind, body, soul, your essence. Your essence. Your essence is what's so important. I thank you for spending time with me. I'm so honored. If you have any comments you'd like to make, please leave them. If you have any questions or concerns, you can leave it here or you can message me. My contact information is in the description. And I just, again, so appreciate you and your willingness to really try to be in connection with yourself. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 19.